helping you find your happiness. How to deal with disrespect. We've all been there, dealing with someone who's just plain disrespectful. It could be at work, in our personal lives, or even just a random encounter. It's frustrating, right? Well, today we're going to consider 5 strategies that'll help you handle these tricky situations. We'll explore how to keep your cool and maintain your dignity, all while addressing that disrespectful behavior head-on. All right, let's kick things off with the most important step, keeping your cool. I know that advice is always easier said than done, right? When someone's being disrespectful, it's totally normal to feel your blood start to boil. But here's the thing. If we let our emotions take over, we're just adding fuel to the fire. So what can we do instead? Try this. First, take a deep breath. Seriously, try it right now with me. In and out. Feel better? Deep breathing increases oxygen flow to your brain and body, which can help reduce tension and promote clearer thinking. Concentrating on your breath diverts your attention from the stressor, giving you a moment to reset mentally. This simple act can work wonders in the heat of the moment. If you need a bit more time, try counting to 10 in your head. It might sound silly, but it gives your brain a chance to catch up with your emotions. Remember, when someone's being disrespectful, it says way more about them than it does about you. By staying calm, you're already winning half the battle. You're in control, and that puts you in a much better position to handle whatever comes next. Now that we've got our cool, calm, and collected vibe going, let's talk boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is like drawing a line in the sand. It shows others exactly where they shouldn't step. But how do we do this without coming across as, well, disrespectful ourselves? It's all about the I statements. Instead of saying, "You're always interrupting me," try something like, "It makes me feel frustrated when I'm interrupted before I finish speaking." See the difference? You're expressing how their behavior affects you without pointing fingers. Be specific about what's not okay, and don't be afraid to lay out the consequences if the behavior continues. For example, you might say, "If this keeps happening, I'll need to bring it up with our supervisor." It's not a threat, it's just being clear about where things could go if nothing changes. Okay, so we're calm, we've set our boundaries. Now it's time to stand our ground. This is where assertive communication comes in. Think of it as the Goldilocks of communication styles. Not too passive, not too aggressive, but just right. When you're being assertive, you want to maintain eye contact and use a firm, calm tone. Be direct about your feelings and expectations. The key here is to stand up for yourself while still showing respect for the other person. It's not about winning or showing dominance. It's about mutual understanding and respect. Now, this next part might sound a bit counterintuitive, but hear me out. Sometimes, trying to understand where the other person is coming from can actually help us deal with their disrespect more effectively. Ask yourself, could there be something going on in their life that's causing this behavior? Try to put yourself in their shoes for a moment. Maybe they're going through a tough time, or perhaps they're not even aware of how their actions are coming across. But, and this is a big but, understanding doesn't mean excusing. You can show compassion without accepting disrespect. It's all about finding that balance between empathy and self-respect. Last but definitely not least, sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away. I know it might feel like you're letting them win, but trust me, knowing when to disengage is a superpower. If you feel like the conversation is going nowhere, or is just making you feel worse, it's okay to politely but firmly end the interaction. You might say something like, "I don't think this conversation is being productive right now. Let's take a break and come back to it later." And if the disrespectful behavior is ongoing, don't be afraid to seek support from others, whether that's HR at work or friends and family in your personal life. So there you have it, 5 strategies for dealing with disrespectful people. Let's do a quick recap. Keep your cool. Set those boundaries. Communicate assertively. Try to understand, but don't excuse. Know when to walk away. Remember, you can't control how others behave, but you absolutely can control how you respond. By using these techniques, you'll be much better equipped to handle disrespect while keeping your own dignity intact. And hey, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your own experiences or strategies for dealing with disrespectful people. Until next time, take care and stay respectful out there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with your friends so we can bring you more ideas. For more videos like this, to help elevate your happiness, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get notified of our next post. Thanks for watching.